Picture this. You're floating in a spacecraft, millions of miles from Earth, and suddenly, a lifelike hologram of your family appears right in front of you. You can see their smiles, hear their voices, and even feel like you're sharing the same space despite being light years apart. Sounds like science fiction, right? But what if I told you this could be the future of space communication? Welcome to a world where holography isn't just a cool trick. It's the key to unlocking the next frontier of human exploration. Today, we're diving into 30 mind-blowing predictions about how holography will revolutionize the way we communicate in space. From real-time conversations with astronauts on Mars to holographic mission control rooms that feel like something out of a sci-fi movie, the possibilities are endless. So buckle up, because by the end of this video, you'll see how holography isn't just changing the game, it's rewriting the rules of space exploration itself. Ready to take a peek into the future? Let's go. Now, let's zoom in on our first prediction: real-time holographic communication between Earth and Mars. Imagine this: astronauts on the red planet, millions of miles away, could one day chat with their families, colleagues, or even mission control as if they were in the same room. No more waiting minutes for a message to travel back and forth. Instead, lifelike holograms would allow for instant face-to-face conversations, complete with gestures and expressions. This would completely shatter the delay barrier of traditional radio signals, which can take anywhere from 4 to 24 minutes to travel between Earth and Mars, depending on their positions in orbit. So, how would this even work? The key lies in advanced quantum communication networks. These networks would use the principles of quantum entanglement to transmit data instantly across vast distances, bypassing the speed of light limitations of conventional methods. Combined with cutting-edge holographic projection technology, this could create a seamless, real-time connection between the two planets. Think of it as the ultimate upgrade to your video call, except instead of a pixelated screen, you're looking at a fully immersive, three-dimensional hologram. But it's not just about convenience. Real-time holographic communication could revolutionize how we conduct space missions. Astronauts could receive immediate guidance from Earth-based experts during critical operations, troubleshoot problems in real time, or even share groundbreaking discoveries as they happen. It's a game-changer for collaboration, safety, and the overall success of interplanetary exploration. And while this technology is still in its early stages, the potential is undeniable. Who knows, one day you might be watching a holographic broadcast from Mars, feeling like you're right there alongside the explorers. Now, let's shift our focus to another groundbreaking possibility: holographic mission control centers. Picture this: instead of staring at flat screens filled with data and video feeds, mission control teams could step into a room where spacecraft, astronauts, and even distant planets are projected as lifelike, three-dimensional holograms. This immersive environment would transform how space agencies monitor and manage missions, making decision-making faster, more intuitive, and far more collaborative. Imagine a scenario where engineers, scientists, and mission controllers can walk around a holographic model of a spacecraft, inspecting every detail in real time. They could zoom in on specific components, rotate the model to view it from any angle, or even simulate potential repairs or adjustments before sending instructions to the crew in space. This level of detail and interactivity would drastically reduce the risk of errors and improve the efficiency of mission operations, but it doesn't stop there. Holographic mission control centers could also enhance teamwork across different space agencies. Teams from around the world could join the same virtual room, interacting with the same holographic projections as if they were physically present. This would break down geographical barriers, allowing experts to collaborate seamlessly, whether they're in Houston, Moscow, or Tokyo. The benefits extend beyond just technical operations. Imagine the psychological impact on astronauts knowing that their mission control team can see their environment in such vivid detail. It would create a stronger sense of connection and support, knowing that help is just a holographic projection away. While this technology is still in its early stages, the potential is immense. Holographic mission control centers could redefine how we explore space, making missions safer, more efficient, and more collaborative than ever before. And as we continue to push the boundaries of what's possible, who knows, one day, these holographic rooms might become the standard for space exploration, bringing us closer to the stars in ways we've only dreamed of. Next up, let's take a look at how holography could transform the experience of space tourism, offering travelers a front-row seat to the wonders of the cosmos. Now, let's venture into a future where space tourism isn't just about traveling to the stars, it's about experiencing them in ways that feel almost magical. Picture this: you're aboard a spacecraft floating in the vastness of space, and instead of just looking out a window, you're surrounded by breathtaking holographic tours of distant planets, moons, and even galaxies. These immersive visuals would transform your journey into an unforgettable adventure, bringing the wonders of the cosmos right to your fingertips. Imagine gazing at the swirling storms of Jupiter or the icy rings of Saturn, not as flat images on a screen, but as three-dimensional holograms that you can explore from every angle. You could zoom in to see the intricate details of a Martian canyon, or watch the volcanic eruptions on Io, Jupiter's fiery moon, all while comfortably seated in your spacecraft. This technology wouldn't just enhance the experience, it would make you feel like you're truly there, exploring these alien worlds in person. But it's not just about sightseeing. Holographic space tourism could also include interactive educational experiences. Imagine learning about the geology of a distant moon or the history of a planet's formation through holographic guides that explain the science in an engaging, hands-on way. These tours could be tailored to your interests, whether you're a casual traveler or a space enthusiast eager to dive deep into the mysteries of the universe. And let's not forget the social aspect. Holographic tours could allow space tourists to share these experiences with fellow travelers, creating a sense of community even in the isolation of space. You could explore a holographic replica of the Martian surface with your friends or family, pointing out landmarks and marveling at the alien landscapes together. This technology could also make space tourism more accessible. For those who might not be able to physically travel to space, holographic tours could offer a way to experience the cosmos from Earth, bringing the thrill of space exploration to a much wider audience. As we look ahead, holographic space tourism experiences could redefine what it means to explore the universe. They could turn a simple journey into an immersive adventure, making the wonders of space more tangible, more interactive, and more awe-inspiring than ever before. And who knows, one day these holographic tours might become as common as snapping a photo on a vacation, bringing the stars within reach for everyone. Next, we'll dive into how holography could revolutionize the way astronauts handle repairs in space, making complex tasks simpler and safer. Now, let's shift our focus to a scenario where holography becomes a game-changer for spacecraft maintenance. Imagine being an astronaut millions of miles from Earth, facing a critical repair on your spacecraft. Instead of flipping through pages of a manual or scrolling through a screen, you're guided by a holographic repair system that projects step-by-step instructions directly onto the equipment you're working on. This isn't just futuristic, it's practical, efficient, and could save lives. Holographic repair guides would revolutionize how astronauts handle complex tasks in space. Picture this: as you approach a malfunctioning component, a detailed hologram appears, overlaying the exact tools and steps needed to fix it. The system could highlight specific bolts to remove, wires to reconnect, or panels to open, all in real time. This hands-free, visual guidance would eliminate the guesswork and reduce the risk of errors, which is crucial when every second counts in the vacuum of space. But it's not just about simplicity, it's about precision. Holographic manuals could adapt to the situation, offering tailored instructions based on the problem at hand. For example, if a solar panel isn't deploying correctly, the hologram could show you the exact angle to adjust it or the pressure to apply. It could even simulate the repair process beforehand, allowing astronauts to practice before making the actual fix. This level of detail would make even the most complicated repairs feel manageable. Another major advantage is the ability to collaborate with experts back on Earth. If an issue arises that's beyond the crew's expertise, holographic systems could allow mission control to project their guidance directly into the spacecraft. Imagine a team of engineers on Earth appearing as lifelike holograms, pointing to specific parts of the equipment and walking the astronauts through the repair process. This real-time collaboration would bridge the gap between Earth and space, ensuring that no problem is too big to solve. Holographic repair guides could also improve efficiency by reducing the time spent on troubleshooting. Instead of pausing to consult a manual or wait for instructions, astronauts could work seamlessly with the hologram providing continuous support. This would be especially valuable during long missions, where quick and accurate repairs are essential to the crew's safety and the mission's success. As we look to the future, holographic repair systems could become a standard feature of spacecraft, transforming how we approach maintenance in space. They would not only make repairs faster and safer, but also empower astronauts to tackle challenges with confidence, knowing they have the best tools at their fingertips. Next, we'll explore how holography could help us map and understand alien planets in ways we've never imagined. Now, let's take a leap into the unknown and explore how holography could transform our understanding of alien worlds. Imagine landing on a distant planet, its surface a mystery waiting to be unraveled. Instead of relying on flat images or rough sketches, holographic mapping could bring these alien landscapes to life in stunning three-dimensional detail. This technology wouldn't just show us what's there, it would let us step inside the terrain, analyze it from every angle, and uncover secrets hidden beneath the surface. Holographic mapping could revolutionize how we explore and study alien planets. Picture this as a rover or drone scans the surface. It sends data back to a spacecraft or base, where a holographic system processes it into a detailed 3D map. This map wouldn't just display mountains, valleys, and craters. It could highlight potential resources like water, ice, minerals, or even signs of past life. Astronauts and scientists could virtually walk through these maps, examining every feature up close and planning their next moves with precision. One of the most exciting possibilities is how this technology could aid in resource identification. For future colonies to thrive, they'll need access to essential materials like water, metals, and energy sources. Holographic maps could pinpoint these resources, showing exactly where to drill, mine, or set up infrastructure. For example, if a hologram reveals a subsurface water deposit, colonists could plan their base around it, ensuring a steady supply for drinking, farming, and fuel production. But it's not just about practicality, it's about discovery. Holographic mapping could help us uncover the geological history of alien planets. By creating detailed 3D models of rock formations, lava flows, or ancient riverbeds, scientists could piece together the planet's past and understand how it evolved over billions of years. This knowledge wouldn't just satisfy our curiosity, it could also guide us in finding the safest and most resource-rich areas for colonization. Another game-changing aspect is the ability to share these maps in real time with Earth. Imagine a team of geologists on Earth analyzing a holographic map of Mars, pointing out areas of interest and collaborating with astronauts on the ground. This seamless connection between Earth and space would make exploration faster, smarter, and more collaborative, ensuring that no detail is overlooked. As we look to the future, holographic mapping could become an essential tool for space exploration, transforming how we study and interact with alien worlds. It would not only make exploration more efficient but also deepen our understanding of the universe, bringing us one step closer to becoming an interplanetary species. Next, we'll dive into how holography could help us tackle one of the biggest challenges in space travel: tracking and avoiding space debris. Now, let's shift our focus to a critical challenge that could make or break the future of space travel: the growing problem of space debris. Imagine navigating through a cosmic minefield where even the tiniest piece of debris could cause catastrophic damage to a spacecraft. This is where holographic space debris tracking comes into play, offering a revolutionary solution to keep our journeys through the stars safe and secure. Holographic systems could transform how we monitor and visualize space debris in real time. Instead of relying on flat radar screens or complex data charts, these systems would project a three-dimensional map of the surrounding space, highlighting every piece of debris in vivid detail. Picture a hologram floating in front of mission control or inside a spacecraft, showing the exact location, size, and trajectory of each object. This would give astronauts and engineers an unprecedented level of awareness, allowing them to make quick, informed decisions to avoid potential collisions. One of the most significant advantages of holographic tracking is its ability to process vast amounts of data instantly. Space debris moves at incredible speeds, often faster than a bullet, and even a small miscalculation could lead to disaster. Holographic systems could analyze data from satellites, ground-based telescopes, and onboard sensors, creating a dynamic, real-time map that updates as debris moves. This would be especially crucial during high-stakes missions, such as docking with a space station or navigating through crowded orbits. But it's not just about avoiding collisions. Holographic tracking could also help us clean up space. By visualizing the paths of debris, scientists and engineers could identify patterns and predict where clusters of debris might form. This information could guide missions to remove or redirect dangerous objects, making space safer for future generations. For example, a holographic map might reveal a dense cloud of debris in a popular orbital path, prompting a cleanup mission before it becomes a hazard. Another exciting possibility is how this technology could enhance collaboration between space agencies and private companies. A shared holographic map of space debris could serve as a universal tool, allowing everyone to coordinate their efforts and avoid overlapping cleanup missions. This kind of global cooperation would be essential as space becomes more crowded with satellites, spacecraft, and eventually space tourists. As we look ahead, holographic space debris tracking could become a cornerstone of safe and sustainable space travel. It would not only protect our spacecraft and astronauts, but also pave the way for a cleaner, more organized space environment. By turning the invisible threat of debris into a visible, manageable challenge, holography could ensure that our journey to the stars remains as safe as it is exciting. Next, we'll explore how holography could revolutionize astronaut training, creating hyper-realistic simulations that prepare explorers for the challenges of space. Now, let's take a closer look at how holography could transform the way astronauts prepare for the challenges of space. Imagine stepping into a training facility where the boundaries between reality and simulation blur thanks to holographic technology. This isn't just about practicing in a controlled environment, it's about immersing astronauts in hyper-realistic scenarios that mimic the unpredictable conditions of space. Holographic training simulations could create environments so lifelike that astronauts feel as though they're floating in zero gravity or repairing a spacecraft while orbiting a distant planet. These simulations wouldn't just rely on visuals, they could incorporate touch, sound, and even temperature to replicate the full sensory experience of space. For example, an astronaut practicing a spacewalk might feel the resistance of their suit, hear the hum of their equipment, and see the vast expanse of Earth below them, all within a holographic simulation. One of the most significant advantages of this technology is its ability to simulate rare or dangerous scenarios that are difficult to recreate in traditional training. Think about an emergency like a sudden oxygen leak or a critical system failure. These are situations where every second counts and mistakes can be deadly. Holographic simulations could allow astronauts to practice responding to these high-pressure situations repeatedly, building muscle memory and confidence without any real-world risk. Another exciting possibility is the ability to customize training programs for individual astronauts. Holographic systems could analyze an astronaut's performance in real time, identifying areas where they need improvement and adjusting the simulation accordingly. For instance, if an astronaut struggles with a specific repair task, the system could create a tailored exercise to help them master it. This personalized approach would ensure that every astronaut is fully prepared for the unique challenges they might face during their mission. Collaboration could also reach new heights with holographic training. Imagine a team of astronauts from different countries practicing a complex docking procedure together, even if they're physically located on opposite sides of the globe. Holographic simulations could project each participant into the same virtual environment, allowing them to work together as if they were side by side in space. This kind of global teamwork would be invaluable for international missions, fostering cooperation and ensuring everyone is on the same page. As we look to the future, holographic training simulations could become an essential tool for preparing the next generation of space explorers. By providing a safe, immersive, and highly adaptable training environment, this technology could help astronauts develop the skills and confidence they need to tackle the unknown. From mastering routine tasks to handling emergencies, holography could ensure that every mission is as successful as it is groundbreaking. Next, we'll dive into the fascinating idea of using holography to communicate with extraterrestrial life, exploring how this technology could bridge the gap between worlds. Now, let's shift our focus to one of the most intriguing possibilities holography could unlock: communication with extraterrestrial life. Picture this: a future where humanity makes first contact with an intelligent alien civilization, and instead of relying on static radio signals or cryptic symbols, we use holography to bridge the gap between worlds. This isn't just about sending messages, it's about creating a shared language of visuals, sounds, and even emotions that transcend the barriers of distance and biology. Holographic communication could allow us to project lifelike images and videos across interstellar space, giving extraterrestrial beings a vivid glimpse of who we are and how we live. Imagine sending a holographic representation of Earth's landscapes, cultures, and history, offering a rich, multi-dimensional introduction to humanity. This kind of immersive communication could help overcome the limitations of traditional methods, which often struggle to convey the complexity of human thought and expression. One of the biggest challenges in communicating with extraterrestrial life is the vast distances involved. Even the closest star systems are light years away, meaning any exchange of information would take years, if not decades. Holography, combined with advanced quantum communication networks, could potentially transmit data at unprecedented speeds, reducing the time it takes to send and receive messages. This technology might even allow for real-time or near-real-time interactions, creating a sense of connection despite the cosmic divide. But how would we ensure that our holographic messages are understood by beings with entirely different ways of perceiving the universe? This is where the adaptability of holography shines. Holographic systems could be programmed to adjust their output based on the recipient's sensory capabilities. For example, if an alien species perceives the world primarily through sound or electromagnetic fields, the hologram could translate visual information into a format they can interpret. This flexibility would make holography a universal tool for interstellar communication. Another exciting aspect is the potential for two-way holographic exchanges. If extraterrestrial civilizations possess similar technology, they could send their own holographic messages back to us, offering insights into their world and culture. Imagine receiving a holographic projection of an alien city, complete with its architecture, inhabitants, and even the sounds of their language. This kind of exchange could foster mutual understanding and pave the way for peaceful collaboration between species. Of course, the idea of communicating with extraterrestrial life raises profound questions about what we might discover. Would their holographic messages reveal advanced technologies, philosophical insights, or even warnings about the challenges of space exploration? The possibilities are as vast as the universe itself, and holography could be the key to unlocking these mysteries. As we continue to explore the cosmos, holographic communication could become humanity's ultimate tool for reaching out to the stars. By combining cutting-edge technology with the universal language of visuals, we might one day share our story with beings from another world, and in doing so, learn more about ourselves and our place in the universe. Next, we'll explore how holography could revolutionize the way we design spacecraft, offering engineers new tools to visualize and refine their creations in real time. Now, let's take a closer look at how holography could revolutionize the way we design spacecraft. Imagine a world where engineers no longer rely solely on flat screens or physical prototypes to bring their ideas to life. Instead, they use holographic technology to create and manipulate three-dimensional models of spacecraft in real time. This isn't just a futuristic dream, it's a game-changing approach that could redefine the entire design process. With holographic spacecraft design, engineers could step into a virtual workspace where every component of a spacecraft is projected as a lifelike, interactive model. They could walk around the hologram, zoom in on specific parts, and even simulate how different systems interact with one another. This level of immersion would allow for a deeper understanding of the spacecraft's structure and functionality, making it easier to identify potential issues before they become costly problems. One of the most exciting possibilities is the ability to collaborate in real time with teams across the globe. Engineers in different countries could work on the same holographic model simultaneously, making adjustments and sharing insights as if they were in the same room. This kind of seamless collaboration could drastically reduce the time it takes to develop new spacecraft, accelerating the pace of innovation in space exploration. Holographic design also opens the door to more creative and efficient problem-solving. Engineers could experiment with unconventional shapes, materials, and configurations, testing their ideas in a virtual environment before committing to physical production. This flexibility would not only speed up the design process but also lead to more advanced and optimized spacecraft, capable of tackling the challenges of deep space travel. Another major advantage is the ability to simulate real-world conditions. Engineers could use holographic models to test how a spacecraft would perform under extreme temperatures, radiation, or gravitational forces. These simulations would provide valuable data, helping to refine designs and ensure the spacecraft is ready for the harsh realities of space. As we push the boundaries of space exploration, the need for faster, more efficient design processes becomes increasingly important. Holographic spacecraft design could be the key to meeting this demand, offering engineers a powerful tool to visualize, refine, and perfect their creations. By embracing this technology, we could unlock new possibilities for space travel, paving the way for missions to distant planets and beyond. Next, we'll explore how holography could enhance our ability to predict and prepare for space weather, ensuring safer journeys for astronauts and spacecraft alike. Now, shifting our focus to the skies above, let's explore how holography could transform the way we understand and respond to space weather. Space weather, which includes phenomena like solar flares, cosmic rays, and geomagnetic storms, poses significant risks to both astronauts and spacecraft. But what if we could visualize these invisible threats in real time, giving us the tools to predict and prepare for them more effectively? holographic space weather forecasting could make this a reality. Imagine a system where complex data about solar activity, radiation levels, and magnetic fields is projected as a dynamic, three-dimensional hologram. Instead of interpreting flat graphs or charts, mission planners and astronauts could see a vivid, interactive representation of space weather unfolding around them. This would make it easier to identify patterns, track changes, and anticipate potential hazards. For example, a holographic display could show the trajectory of a solar flare as it moves toward a spacecraft, allowing astronauts to take evasive action or adjust their shielding in time. Similarly, cosmic rays, which are invisible to the naked eye, could be visualized as streaks of light passing through the hologram, helping scientists study their behavior and develop better protection strategies. This technology wouldn't just benefit astronauts, it could also revolutionize how we monitor space weather from Earth. Ground-based mission control centers could use holographic displays to track solar storms and their potential impact on satellites, communication systems, and even power grids. By providing a clearer, more intuitive way to interpret complex data, holography could help us mitigate the risks of space weather on a global scale. Another exciting possibility is the integration of holographic forecasting with artificial intelligence. AI algorithms could analyze vast amounts of space weather data and project the most likely scenarios as holograms, offering real-time predictions and recommendations. This combination of cutting-edge technologies could give us unprecedented foresight, ensuring safer and more efficient space missions. As we venture further into the cosmos, the ability to predict and respond to space weather will become increasingly critical. Holographic forecasting could provide the clarity and precision we need to navigate these challenges, protecting both human lives and the technology that enables our exploration of the stars. Next, we'll dive into the fascinating world of holographic space archaeology, where ancient alien civilizations and lost spacecraft could be brought back to life through the power of holography. Now let's journey into the past, or rather, the potential past of the cosmos as we explore the fascinating concept of holographic space archaeology. Imagine uncovering the mysteries of ancient alien civilizations or piecing together the stories of lost spacecraft, all through the power of holography. This technology could allow us to reconstruct long-forgotten worlds and artifacts, offering a glimpse into the history of the universe like never before. Picture this: a team of researchers discovers the ruins of an alien city on a distant planet. Instead of relying on static images or fragmented data, they use holographic projections to recreate the entire city in stunning detail. Every building, every artifact, and even the layout of the streets could be brought to life in 3 dimensions, allowing scientists to study the civilization's culture, technology, and daily life as if they were walking through it themselves. Holographic space archaeology wouldn't just be limited to alien civilizations. It could also help us rediscover lost spacecraft or probes sent by humanity. For instance, imagine finding the remains of an early Mars rover or a deep space probe that went silent decades ago. Using holography, we could reconstruct the spacecraft's final moments, analyze its condition, and even simulate its journey to understand what went wrong. This could provide invaluable lessons for future missions and deepen our understanding of space exploration history. One of the most exciting possibilities is the ability to share these discoveries with the public. Museums and educational institutions could use holographic displays to showcase these reconstructed worlds and artifacts, making space archaeology accessible to everyone. Imagine standing in a holographic exhibit, surrounded by the sights and sounds of an ancient alien marketplace, or walking alongside a reconstructed Mars rover as it explores the red planet. This technology could also revolutionize how we collaborate across disciplines. Archaeologists, astronomers, and historians could work together in virtual holographic environments, analyzing and interpreting findings in real time. By combining their expertise, they could uncover insights that might otherwise remain hidden, shedding light on the origins of life, the evolution of civilizations, and the history of the universe itself. As we look to the future, holographic space archaeology could become a cornerstone of our exploration efforts, helping us piece together the story of the cosmos one hologram at a time. Next, we'll shift our focus to the role of holography in space farming, where this technology could help astronauts grow food in the most challenging environments imaginable. Now, let's turn our attention to a challenge that's as practical as it is fascinating: growing food in space. Holographic space farming could revolutionize how astronauts cultivate crops in the most extreme environments imaginable. Picture this: aboard a space station or a future Mars colony, holographic systems project precise instructions and real-time data to guide astronauts in nurturing plants. These systems could display optimal light wavelengths, nutrient levels, and even growth patterns, ensuring that every leaf and root thrives in zero gravity. One of the biggest hurdles in space farming is replicating the conditions plants need to grow. On Earth, sunlight, gravity, and soil work together to support plant life, but in space, these elements are either absent or drastically different. Holography could bridge this gap by creating virtual environments that simulate Earth-like conditions. For example, holographic projections could adjust the intensity and spectrum of artificial light to mimic the sun's natural cycles, promoting photosynthesis even in the void of space. But it doesn't stop there. Holographic systems could also monitor plant health in real time, projecting alerts if a crop shows signs of stress or disease. Imagine a holographic overlay that highlights areas of a plant needing more water or nutrients, allowing astronauts to address issues before they become critical. This level of precision could significantly increase the efficiency of space farming, ensuring that every resource is used wisely. Another exciting possibility is the use of holography to train astronauts in advanced agricultural techniques. Before embarking on a mission, astronauts could practice growing crops in holographic simulations, learning how to manage everything from seed planting to harvest in a zero-gravity environment. This hands-on training could prepare them for the unique challenges of space farming, reducing the risk of crop failure and ensuring a steady food supply for long-term missions. Holographic space farming could also make space agriculture more accessible to the public. Imagine educational programs where students on Earth can interact with holographic models of space farms, learning about the science behind growing food in space. This could inspire the next generation of scientists, engineers, and explorers, fostering a deeper connection between humanity and the cosmos. As we look to the future, holographic space farming could play a vital role in sustaining life beyond Earth. By combining cutting-edge technology with the timeless art of agriculture, we could create self-sufficient colonies on the Moon, Mars, and beyond. Next, we'll explore how holography could bring entertainment to the stars, transforming long space missions with immersive experiences that keep astronauts connected and inspired. Now, let's shift our focus to something that's not just about survival, but also about thriving in space: entertainment. Long missions in the vast emptiness of space can be mentally taxing, and holography could play a crucial role in keeping astronauts entertained, connected, and inspired. Imagine being millions of miles from Earth, surrounded by the endless void, and yet being able to step into a holographic world that feels as real as home. One of the most exciting possibilities is immersive holographic movies. Picture this: instead of watching a flat screen, astronauts could be surrounded by a 360-degree holographic projection, making them feel like they're part of the story. Whether it's exploring alien landscapes or reliving iconic moments from Earth's history, these experiences could provide a much-needed escape from the monotony of space travel. But entertainment in space doesn't stop at movies. Holographic games could take gaming to a whole new level. Imagine floating in zero gravity while interacting with holographic characters, solving puzzles, or competing in virtual sports. These games wouldn't just be fun, they could also help astronauts stay physically active and mentally sharp during long missions. Another incredible application is virtual social gatherings. Being away from loved ones for months or even years can be emotionally challenging. Holography could bridge that gap by allowing astronauts to attend family gatherings, birthday parties, or even casual chats with friends as lifelike holograms. It's not just about seeing a screen, it's about feeling like you're truly there, sharing the moment in real time. Holographic entertainment could also foster a sense of community among astronauts. Imagine crew members gathering in a shared holographic space to watch a concert, play a game, or simply relax together. These shared experiences could strengthen bonds and boost morale, making long missions feel less isolating. And let's not forget the potential for educational and cultural enrichment. Holography could bring art galleries, museums, and live performances to space, allowing astronauts to explore Earth's culture and history in a deeply immersive way. Whether it's a holographic tour of the Louvre or a live concert by their favorite band, these experiences could keep astronauts connected to the world they left behind. As we look to the future, holographic entertainment could transform space travel from a grueling journey into an enriching adventure. By blending cutting-edge technology with the timeless need for connection and joy, we could ensure that astronauts not only survive but thrive in the stars. Next, we'll explore how holography could redefine diplomacy, bringing leaders from Earth and space colonies together in ways we've never imagined. Now, let's take a step into the realm of diplomacy, where holography could redefine how leaders from Earth and space colonies interact. Imagine a future where political discussions, negotiations, and even peace treaties are conducted not through screens or audio calls, but through lifelike holograms that make it feel as though everyone is in the same room, no matter how far apart they are. Holographic diplomacy could revolutionize the way we handle collaboration and conflict resolution in space. Picture this: leaders from Earth, Mars, and even distant space stations gathering in a shared holographic space to discuss critical issues. These meetings wouldn't just be about exchanging ideas, they'd be about truly connecting, reading body language, and building trust in a way that traditional communication simply can't match. One of the biggest advantages of holographic diplomacy is its ability to bridge the vast distances of space. With traditional communication methods, delays and technical limitations can make real-time discussions nearly impossible. But holography, powered by advanced quantum communication networks, could eliminate these barriers, allowing for seamless, real-time interactions. This means faster decision-making, more effective negotiations, and a stronger sense of unity among Earth and space-based leaders. But it's not just about practicality, it's also about the human element. Holographic meetings could create a sense of presence and immediacy that fosters empathy and understanding. When leaders can see each other's expressions, gestures, and reactions in real time, it becomes easier to find common ground and work toward shared goals. This could be especially crucial in resolving conflicts or addressing crises that require swift, coordinated action. Another exciting possibility is the democratization of diplomacy. Holographic technology could allow not just leaders but also experts, scientists, and even citizens to participate in discussions that shape the future of space exploration and colonization. Imagine a holographic town hall where people from Earth and space colonies come together to debate policies, share ideas, and collaborate on solutions to global challenges. As we look ahead, holographic diplomacy could become a cornerstone of interstellar governance, ensuring that humanity remains united even as we spread across the stars. By breaking down the barriers of distance and creating a sense of shared presence, holography could help us navigate the complexities of space politics with greater clarity and cooperation. Next, we'll dive into how holography could transform another critical aspect of life in space, medicine. From diagnosing illnesses to performing remote surgeries, the possibilities are as vast as the cosmos itself. Now, let's shift our focus to an area where holography could truly save lives: space medicine. Imagine being millions of miles from Earth, far from the nearest hospital, and facing a medical emergency. In such a scenario, holography could become a lifeline for astronauts, offering advanced diagnostic and treatment capabilities that were once unimaginable. One of the most groundbreaking applications of holographic space medicine is the ability to project detailed three-dimensional models of a patient's body. These holograms could be created using advanced imaging technologies, allowing doctors on Earth to examine every angle and layer of an astronaut's anatomy in real time. Whether it's a broken bone, a suspected tumor, or a mysterious internal injury, holographic models would provide Earth-based medical teams with the clarity they need to make accurate diagnoses, even from light years away. But it doesn't stop at diagnosis. Holography could also revolutionize how treatments are administered in space. Picture this: a holographic guide projected directly onto an astronaut's body, showing exactly where to administer medication, perform a procedure, or even conduct a surgical incision. This would be especially valuable in emergencies where every second counts and precision is critical. With holographic assistance, even crew members with minimal medical training could carry out complex procedures under the remote guidance of expert surgeons on Earth. Another exciting possibility is the use of holography for remote consultations. Imagine an astronaut experiencing unusual symptoms, and within moments, a holographic projection of a specialist appears in the spacecraft, ready to assess the situation. These virtual consultations wouldn't just be limited to visual examinations. They could also include interactive tools such as holographic charts or simulations to help explain the condition and treatment plan in a way that's easy to understand. Holographic space medicine could also play a crucial role in mental health. Long-duration space missions can take a toll on an astronaut's psychological well-being, and holography could provide a way to connect with therapists or counselors on Earth. A lifelike hologram of a trusted professional could offer a sense of presence and comfort, making therapy sessions feel more personal and effective, even in the isolation of space. As we look to the future, holographic space medicine could become an indispensable tool for ensuring the health and safety of astronauts on long missions or in distant colonies. By bridging the gap between space and Earth, this technology could transform how we approach healthcare beyond our planet, making it more precise, accessible, and human-centered. Next, we'll explore how holography could revolutionize education in space, bringing classrooms to the stars and empowering astronauts and colonists with knowledge from across the galaxy. Now, let's take a step into the future of learning beyond our planet. Holographic space education could transform how knowledge is shared and acquired in the vastness of space. Picture this: a classroom aboard a spacecraft or a space colony, where astronauts and colonists gather to learn from the brightest minds on Earth, all projected as lifelike holograms. This isn't just about watching a lecture on a screen. It's about experiencing education in a way that feels personal, interactive, and immersive. Imagine an astronaut preparing for a mission to a distant planet, needing to master new skills like advanced geology or extraterrestrial botany. Instead of relying on pre-recorded videos or static textbooks, they could attend a holographic class led by a leading expert. The hologram of the instructor would appear right in front of them, able to demonstrate techniques, answer questions in real time, and even guide hands-on activities using holographic tools and simulations. This level of interaction would make learning more engaging and effective, even in the isolation of space. But holographic education wouldn't just be for astronauts. Future space colonists, whether they're scientists, engineers, or families building a new life on another world, could benefit from this technology. Children growing up in space colonies could attend holographic schools where teachers from Earth could project themselves into the classroom to teach everything from math to history. These holographic educators could adapt their lessons to the unique challenges of living in space, ensuring that students receive a well-rounded education tailored to their environment. One of the most exciting possibilities is the ability to bring entire historical or scientific experiences to life. Imagine a holographic reenactment of a pivotal moment in space exploration, like the first moon landing, or a 3D visualization of the formation of a distant galaxy. These immersive lessons would not only make learning more captivating, but also help students grasp complex concepts in a way that feels tangible and real. Holographic education could also foster collaboration across the stars. Students in space colonies could join virtual classrooms with peers on Earth or other colonies, working together on projects or participating in discussions as if they were in the same room. This would create a sense of connection and community, breaking down the barriers of distance and isolation. As we look ahead, holographic space education could become a cornerstone of life beyond Earth, empowering individuals with the knowledge and skills they need to thrive in the cosmos. By bringing the best of Earth's education system to the stars, this technology could ensure that the pursuit of knowledge continues, no matter how far we venture into the universe. Next, we'll explore how holography could inspire creativity in space, turning the void into a canvas for artistic expression and innovation. Now, let's shift our focus to a realm where creativity meets the cosmos. Holographic space art. Imagine the vast, empty expanse of space transformed into a vibrant gallery, where artists use holography to create breathtaking visual displays that defy the limits of traditional art. This isn't just about decorating spacecraft interiors. It's about redefining what art can be when it's freed from the constraints of gravity and physical materials. Picture this: an artist aboard a space station using holographic tools to project intricate, three-dimensional sculptures that float effortlessly in zero gravity. These creations could shift and evolve over time, responding to the artist's movements or even the emotions of the viewers. The result: a dynamic, living art form that changes with every interaction, offering a truly unique experience for those who encounter it. But holographic art wouldn't be confined to the walls of a spacecraft. Imagine stepping outside during a spacewalk and seeing the void itself transformed into a canvas. Artists could project massive, glowing installations that stretch across the stars, turning the darkness of space into a backdrop for their imagination. These holographic masterpieces could be visible from great distances, creating a shared experience for astronauts, colonists, and even observers on Earth. One of the most exciting possibilities is the ability to collaborate across the stars. Artists on different planets or space stations could work together on holographic projects, blending their styles and ideas into a single, cohesive piece. This would not only push the boundaries of artistic expression, but also foster a sense of unity and connection among those living in the far reaches of space. Holographic art could also serve a practical purpose, enhancing the mental well-being of those living in the isolation of space. Imagine a spacecraft interior adorned with calming, ever-changing holographic landscapes designed to reduce stress and inspire creativity. These installations could adapt to the needs of the crew, providing a sense of comfort and familiarity in an otherwise alien environment. As we look to the future, holographic space art could become a vital part of life beyond Earth, offering a way to express our humanity and creativity in the cosmos. By turning the void into a canvas, artists could remind us of the beauty and wonder that exists even in the most remote corners of the universe. Next, we'll explore how holography could revolutionize the way we navigate the stars, providing real-time visualizations of celestial bodies and spacecraft trajectories. Now, let's take a closer look at how holography could transform the way we navigate the stars. Imagine a future where traditional flat star maps are replaced by dynamic, three-dimensional holographic displays that bring the cosmos to life. These holographic star maps wouldn't just show static images of stars and planets, they'd provide real-time, interactive visualizations of celestial bodies, spacecraft trajectories, and even potential hazards like asteroid fields or space debris. Picture this, a spacecraft pilot using a holographic navigation system that projects a detailed, three-dimensional map of the surrounding space. Instead of relying on complex calculations or two-dimensional charts, the pilot could simply interact with the hologram, zooming in on specific regions, plotting courses, and even simulating potential routes before committing to a trajectory. This would make space travel not only safer but also more intuitive, allowing even novice astronauts to navigate with confidence. One of the most exciting possibilities is the ability to overlay real-time data onto these holographic maps. For example, a spacecraft could use sensors to detect nearby objects such as other ships or space stations and display them as glowing points of light within the hologram. This would give pilots a clear, immediate understanding of their surroundings, reducing the risk of collisions and improving overall mission efficiency. Holographic navigation could also revolutionize long-distance space travel. Imagine a deep space mission where the crew uses a holographic map to track their progress across the galaxy. The map could highlight points of interest such as potentially habitable planets or resource-rich asteroids, and even suggest optimal routes based on current conditions. This would make exploration more efficient and open up new possibilities for discovery. But the benefits of holographic navigation wouldn't stop at spacecraft. Space agencies on Earth could use these systems to monitor missions in real time, visualizing the positions and trajectories of multiple spacecraft at once. This would enhance coordination between teams on the ground and in space, ensuring smoother operations and faster decision-making. As we venture further into the cosmos, holographic navigation could become an essential tool for humanity's journey among the stars. By turning the vast, complex expanse of space into an interactive, easy-to-understand map, holography could help us navigate the unknown with greater precision and confidence. Next, we'll dive into how holography could guide the construction of space habitats and infrastructure, projecting blueprints and instructions directly onto the worksite. Now, let's shift our focus to how holography could revolutionize the way we build in space. Imagine a construction site on the Moon or Mars, where traditional blueprints and manuals are replaced by lifelike holographic projections. These holograms wouldn't just show static images, they'd provide dynamic, step-by-step instructions, overlaying precise details directly onto the work area. This would allow builders to see exactly where each component should go, reducing errors and speeding up the construction process. Picture this, a team of astronauts working on a lunar habitat. Instead of flipping through pages of technical drawings or squinting at small screens, they're guided by a holographic system that projects a three-dimensional model of the structure right in front of them. The hologram could highlight where to place support beams, how to connect power systems, or even warn if a part is misaligned. This real-time guidance would make construction faster, safer, and more efficient, even in the challenging conditions of space. One of the most exciting possibilities is the ability to adapt holographic instructions on the fly. If a piece of equipment is damaged or unavailable, the system could instantly generate an alternative solution, projecting new instructions tailored to the situation. This flexibility would be invaluable in remote locations like Mars, where resupply missions are rare and every resource must be used wisely. Holographic construction could also enhance collaboration between teams on Earth and in space. Engineers on the ground could design a habitat and send the plans as a holographic model to the construction site. The astronauts could then interact with the model, asking questions or requesting adjustments in real time. This seamless communication would ensure that everyone is on the same page, even across millions of miles. But the benefits don't stop at habitats. Holography could also guide the assembly of spacecraft, space stations, and even large-scale infrastructure like solar arrays or mining equipment. By turning complex designs into interactive, easy-to-follow holograms, this technology could make space construction more accessible, even for those without extensive engineering experience. As we look to the future, holographic construction could become a cornerstone of humanity's expansion into space. By simplifying the building process and enabling real-time collaboration, holography could help us create the infrastructure needed to thrive beyond Earth. Next, we'll explore how holography could preserve humanity's legacy in space, creating lifelike archives for future generations to discover and admire. Now, let's take a leap into the realm of preserving humanity's legacy in the cosmos. Imagine holographic time capsules not just as static containers of information, but as vibrant, three-dimensional archives sent into the depths of space. These capsules wouldn't just store messages or images, they'd bring them to life in stunning detail, allowing future civilizations to experience our culture, history, and achievements in a way that feels almost tangible. Think about it, a holographic time capsule could contain everything from personal messages and family photos to recordings of iconic moments in history. Instead of flat images or text, these memories would be projected as lifelike holograms, preserving the emotions and nuances of the original moment. A child's laughter, a musician's performance, or even a scientist's groundbreaking discovery could be experienced in full 3D, creating a connection across time and space. One of the most fascinating aspects of this technology is its potential to transcend language barriers. Holographic time capsules could use universal symbols, gestures, or even interactive elements to communicate with beings who might not share our written or spoken languages. Imagine a hologram of a handshake or a smile, simple yet powerful gestures that could convey friendship and goodwill even to an alien civilization. These capsules could also serve as a cultural bridge, preserving the diversity of human expression. From traditional dances and art forms to scientific achievements and technological innovations, holography could capture the richness of our world in a way that's both immersive and enduring. Future explorers, whether human or extraterrestrial, could witness the creativity and ingenuity of our species, gaining a deeper understanding of who we are and what we've accomplished. But the applications don't stop at cultural preservation. Holographic time capsules could also carry vital information about Earth's ecosystems, climate, and biodiversity. Scientists of the future, or even other civilizations, could study these holograms to learn about the planet we once called home, gaining insights that might help them protect their own worlds. As we venture further into space, holographic time capsules could become a way to leave our mark on the universe. They'd serve as a testament to humanity's curiosity, resilience, and desire to connect with the unknown. By preserving our stories in such a vivid and interactive format, we'd ensure that our legacy endures, no matter how far we travel or how much time passes. Next, we'll dive into how holography could transform the way we play and stay active in space, opening up new possibilities for sports and recreation beyond Earth. Now, let's shift our focus to something that combines innovation with a bit of fun: holographic space sports. Picture this: in the vast expanse of space, where gravity is no longer a limiting factor, holography could revolutionize how we stay active and entertained. Imagine zero-gravity obstacle courses, where holographic walls, tunnels, and targets appear and disappear in real time, challenging astronauts to navigate through ever-changing environments. These courses wouldn't just test physical agility, but also quick thinking and adaptability, turning exercise into an exhilarating adventure. But it doesn't stop there. Holography could also introduce entirely new team sports designed specifically for space. Think of holographic balls that float and move in unpredictable ways, or virtual playing fields that expand and contract based on the game's progress. Teams could compete in games that blend strategy, coordination, and creativity, all while floating in zero gravity. These sports wouldn't just be about physical fitness, they'd also foster teamwork and camaraderie, helping astronauts bond during long missions. For those who prefer solo activities, holography could create personalized fitness programs tailored to individual needs. Imagine a holographic coach guiding you through a workout, adjusting routines based on your performance and energy levels. Whether it's yoga, strength training, or even dance, holographic systems could make staying fit in space both effective and enjoyable. And let's not forget the entertainment value. Holographic sports could also serve as a way to break the monotony of long space journeys. Astronauts could compete in tournaments, streamed back to Earth for audiences to watch and cheer them on. It's not just about staying active, it's about bringing a sense of playfulness and connection to life in space. As we look to the future, holographic space sports could become a staple of life beyond Earth, blending physical activity with cutting-edge technology. They'd not only keep astronauts healthy but also remind us that even in the vastness of space, there's always room for a little fun and competition. Next, we'll explore how holography could redefine fashion in space, offering astronauts new ways to express themselves while staying functional in zero gravity. Now, let's take a step into the world of style and functionality with holographic space fashion. Imagine a future where astronauts can express their individuality even in the confines of a spacecraft, thanks to holographic clothing and accessories. In zero gravity, traditional fabrics and designs can be impractical, but holography offers a solution that's both innovative and adaptable. Holographic fashion could allow astronauts to project customizable outfits directly onto their suits or uniforms. Want to switch from a sleek, professional look to something more casual or even festive? With a simple command, holographic systems could transform their appearance, projecting patterns, colors, or even textures that suit their mood or the occasion. This wouldn't just be about aesthetics, it could also serve practical purposes, like displaying mission-critical information or alerts directly on their clothing. Accessories could take on a whole new dimension in space. Holographic jewelry, for example, could float around the wearer, creating dynamic, eye-catching displays. Imagine a holographic necklace that shifts and changes as you move, or a bracelet that projects tiny constellations around your wrist. These accessories wouldn't just be decorative, they could also integrate with communication systems, displaying messages or alerts in a visually stunning way. Functionality would remain a key focus. Holographic clothing could adapt to different environmental conditions, projecting insulation layers in colder areas or ventilation patterns in warmer ones. It could even incorporate safety features like glowing patterns to improve visibility during spacewalks or emergency situations. And let's not forget the psychological benefits. In the isolation of space, being able to personalize your appearance could boost morale and provide a sense of normalcy. Holographic fashion could help astronauts feel more connected to their identity and culture, even millions of miles from home. As we look ahead, holographic space fashion could redefine how we think about clothing in extreme environments. It's not just about looking good, it's about blending creativity, functionality, and technology to enhance life in space. Next, we'll dive into how holography could bring the magic of music to the cosmos, creating unforgettable experiences for astronauts and space travelers alike. Now, let's shift our focus to the power of sound and spectacle with holographic space music. Picture this, you're aboard a spacecraft floating in the vastness of space, and suddenly, a lifelike hologram of your favorite musician appears right in front of you, performing a concert as if they were there in person. This isn't just a futuristic dream, it's a possibility that holography could bring to life, transforming how we experience music in space. Holographic concerts could bridge the gap between Earth and space, allowing astronauts and space travelers to enjoy live performances from artists millions of miles away. Imagine a holographic pianist playing a soulful melody in zero gravity, or a rock band projecting their energy across the cosmos, their holograms moving and interacting with the audience in real time. These performances wouldn't just be visual, they could incorporate spatial audio, creating an immersive experience that feels as real as being in a concert hall. For astronauts on long missions, holographic music could provide a much-needed emotional boost. Music has always been a powerful tool for connection and expression, and in the isolation of space, it could help combat feelings of loneliness or homesickness. A holographic concert could bring a sense of community, allowing astronauts to share the experience with their crewmates or even connect with loved ones on Earth who are watching the same performance. But it's not just about entertainment. Holographic music could also play a role in cultural exchange. Imagine a holographic orchestra performing traditional music from different countries, introducing astronauts to new sounds and stories from around the world. Or think about a holographic DJ spinning tracks in a space station lounge, creating a lively atmosphere for relaxation and socializing. The technology behind holographic space music would rely on advanced communication networks capable of transmitting high-quality audio and visual data across vast distances. Artists on Earth could perform in specialized studios equipped with holographic projection systems, while spacecraft and space stations would have receivers to display the performances in stunning detail. As we look to the future, holographic space music could redefine how we think about art and connection in the cosmos. It's not just about bringing music to space, it's about creating shared experiences that transcend distance, reminding us of the universal language of creativity. Next, we'll explore how holography could support the mental well-being of astronauts, offering new ways to cope with the challenges of life in space. Now, let's turn our attention to a critical aspect of life in space: mental health. Living in the isolation of space, far from the familiar comforts of Earth, can take a toll on astronauts' psychological well-being. But what if holography could offer a lifeline, providing support and connection in ways we've never imagined? Holographic space psychology could revolutionize how astronauts cope with the challenges of long-term missions. Imagine being able to step into a holographic environment that mimics a serene forest, a tranquil beach, or even a bustling city street. These calming projections could help astronauts relax and recharge, offering a mental escape from the confines of their spacecraft. But it doesn't stop there. Holography could also introduce virtual companions, lifelike holograms designed to provide emotional support and companionship. These companions could engage in conversations, offer encouragement, or even share stories, helping to alleviate feelings of loneliness. For astronauts spending months or even years in space, having a virtual friend could make all the difference. Another groundbreaking application could be holographic therapy sessions. Astronauts could connect with psychologists on Earth through lifelike holograms, allowing for real-time counseling and mental health support. These sessions could address everything from stress and anxiety to homesickness, providing astronauts with the tools they need to stay mentally resilient. The technology behind holographic space psychology would rely on advanced projection systems and high-speed communication networks. Earth-based psychologists could conduct sessions from specialized studios, while spacecraft would be equipped with holographic displays to bring these interactions to life. The result, a seamless, immersive experience that bridges the gap between Earth and space. As we look to the future, holographic space psychology could become an essential part of space exploration, ensuring that astronauts not only survive but thrive in the challenging environment of space. It's a reminder that even in the vastness of the cosmos, human connection and mental well-being remain at the heart of our journey. Next, we'll explore how holography could transform trade and commerce in space, creating new opportunities for colonists and traders alike. Now, let's shift our focus to the bustling world of commerce in space. Imagine a future where holographic marketplaces revolutionize how goods are bought and sold among space colonists and traders. Picture this: a trader on a distant space station can project a lifelike 3D hologram of their latest shipment, whether it's rare minerals from an asteroid or fresh produce grown in a space habitat. Buyers scattered across different colonies or spacecraft can examine these holograms in detail, rotating them, zooming in, and even simulating how the product might function or fit into their own systems. This holographic trade system would eliminate the need for physical inspections, saving time and resources. Instead of waiting weeks or months for a shipment to arrive before knowing if it meets their needs, buyers could make informed decisions instantly. For example, a colony in need of a new water filtration system could review a holographic model, test its features virtually, and confirm the purchase before the physical unit is even shipped. But the benefits don't stop there. Holographic marketplaces could also foster a sense of community among space colonists. Traders could host virtual market days where holographic stalls are set up in a shared digital space. Colonists from different locations could browse, negotiate, and socialize, creating a vibrant interstellar economy. This system would not only streamline trade but also strengthen the bonds between distant communities, making space feel a little less isolated. The technology behind this would rely on advanced holographic displays and high-speed communication networks, similar to those used in other holographic applications. Earth-based companies could also participate, projecting their products into space-based marketplaces and expanding their reach across the solar system. As we look ahead, holographic space trade could become the backbone of a thriving interplanetary economy, connecting buyers and sellers across vast distances with ease and efficiency. It's a glimpse into a future where commerce in space is as dynamic and interconnected as it is on Earth. Next, we'll delve into how holography could play a role in preserving cultural traditions and rituals in the unique environment of space. Now, let's turn our attention to something deeply personal and meaningful: how holography could help preserve cultural and religious traditions in the vastness of space. For colonists living far from Earth, maintaining a connection to their heritage could be a powerful way to combat the isolation of space life. Imagine a future where holographic technology allows space communities to conduct religious or cultural ceremonies, no matter how far they are from home. Picture this: a group of colonists gathers in a space habitat to celebrate a traditional festival. Through holography, they can project lifelike images of sacred symbols, artifacts, or even revered figures, creating an immersive experience that feels almost like being back on Earth. A holographic priest or spiritual leader could guide the ceremony, their presence so vivid and real that it bridges the gap between worlds. This technology could also allow colonists to participate in Earth-based rituals in real time. For example, a family on Mars could join a wedding or a religious service happening on Earth, with holograms making them feel as though they're right there in the room. This would not only preserve cultural practices but also strengthen emotional ties between space colonists and their loved ones back home. Holographic rituals could also adapt to the unique challenges of space. In zero-gravity environments, traditional practices might need to be modified, and holography could provide creative solutions. Imagine a holographic representation of a sacred flame or a flowing river, designed to evoke the same spiritual significance as their Earth-bound counterparts. The impact of this technology goes beyond individual ceremonies. It could foster a sense of unity among diverse space communities, allowing people from different cultures to share and celebrate their traditions with one another. A lunar colony might host a holographic cultural exchange, where colonists project and experience rituals from around the world, creating a rich tapestry of shared heritage. As we look to the future, holographic space rituals could become a cornerstone of life in space, ensuring that no matter how far humanity travels, we never lose touch with the traditions that define us. It's a beautiful reminder that even in the vastness of the cosmos, our cultural roots can remain alive and vibrant. Next, we'll explore how holography could transform the way we report and experience news in space, bringing immersive storytelling to the final frontier. Now, let's shift our focus to how holography could revolutionize the way we consume news in space. Imagine a future where holographic reporters bring the latest updates from distant missions and events, creating an immersive experience that feels like you're right there in the action. This isn't just about watching the news, it's about living it. Picture this: a holographic journalist stands on the surface of Mars, reporting live as a rover explores a crater in the distance. Viewers on Earth or aboard a space station could see the reporter in 3 dimensions, with the Martian landscape stretching out behind them. The hologram could even allow the audience to walk around the scene, offering a 360-degree view of the environment. This level of immersion would make space exploration feel more tangible and exciting than ever before. Holographic journalism could also transform how we cover major events in space. Imagine a holographic broadcast of a historic spacecraft launch, where viewers can see the rocket from multiple angles, zoom in on key details, or even step inside a virtual control room to watch engineers at work. This technology would allow audiences to experience the thrill of space exploration in ways that traditional media simply can't match. For astronauts and space colonists, holographic news could provide a vital connection to events back on Earth. A holographic reporter could deliver updates from home, projecting lifelike images of breaking news, cultural events, or even personal messages from loved ones. This would help combat the isolation of space life, making distant missions feel a little closer to home. But holographic journalism isn't just about visuals, it's about storytelling. Holographic reporters could use interactive elements to explain complex concepts, like the science behind a new discovery or the challenges of living in zero gravity. Viewers could explore 3D models of spacecraft, alien landscapes, or even the human body in space, making the news not just informative but deeply engaging. As holographic technology advances, we could see a new era of space journalism where the line between reporter and audience blurs. Imagine a future where viewers can ask holographic reporters questions in real time, or even step into the story themselves to explore a distant planet or space station. This would make news consumption a truly participatory experience, bringing people closer to the wonders of space exploration. Holographic space journalism has the potential to redefine how we share and experience stories, making the cosmos feel more accessible and alive. It's a glimpse into a future where the news isn't just something we watch, it's something we live. Next, we'll dive into how holography could play a role in maintaining order and safety in space colonies, ensuring that the final frontier remains a place of exploration and discovery. Now, let's turn our attention to how holography could play a crucial role in maintaining safety and order in the vast, uncharted territories of space colonies. Imagine a future where holographic security systems are the backbone of law enforcement in these extraterrestrial settlements. Instead of relying solely on human officers, space colonies could deploy holographic patrols and emergency response teams, ensuring that safety is maintained efficiently and effectively, even in the most remote corners of the cosmos. Picture this: a holographic security officer appears at the scene of an incident within seconds, projected from a central hub to any location in the colony. These virtual officers could be equipped with advanced sensors and communication tools, allowing them to assess situations, provide guidance, or even de-escalate conflicts without putting human lives at risk. They could also serve as a constant presence, patrolling corridors, monitoring activity, and ensuring that colonists feel secure in their new environment. Holographic law enforcement wouldn't just be reactive, it could also be proactive. Imagine a system that uses holographic projections to simulate emergency drills, preparing colonists for potential hazards like airlock breaches or equipment failures. These simulations could be tailored to specific scenarios, offering realistic training without the need for physical resources or putting anyone in danger. In cases of emergencies, holographic response teams could be deployed instantly, providing real-time instructions to colonists or even guiding them to safety through projected pathways. For example, during a fire or structural failure, holograms could mark safe routes, display evacuation plans, or even communicate directly with individuals to ensure everyone reaches safety. This level of responsiveness could be a game-changer in environments where every second counts. But holographic law enforcement isn't just about safety, it's about creating a sense of community and trust. Holographic officers could be designed to interact with colonists in a friendly, approachable manner, offering assistance with everyday concerns or even mediating disputes. This would help foster a sense of order and cooperation, ensuring that space colonies remain harmonious and productive. As we look to the future, holographic security systems could become an essential part of life in space, blending advanced technology with the need for safety and stability. They represent a vision of law enforcement that's not only efficient but also adaptable to the unique challenges of living beyond Earth. Next, we'll explore how holography could revolutionize energy management in space habitats, ensuring that these colonies remain sustainable and efficient as they grow. Now, let's shift our focus to another groundbreaking application of holography energy management in space habitats. As space colonies grow, ensuring efficient and sustainable energy use becomes critical. Holographic systems could play a pivotal role in optimizing energy consumption, helping colonists make smarter decisions and conserve valuable resources. Imagine a space habitat where holographic displays project real-time energy usage data across walls, ceilings, or even floating in mid-air. These projections could show detailed breakdowns of power consumption, highlighting areas where energy is being used most or wasted. For instance, a holographic dashboard could reveal that a particular section of the habitat is drawing more power than necessary, prompting immediate adjustments. But holography wouldn't just display data, it could also provide actionable recommendations. Picture a holographic assistant that analyzes energy patterns and suggests ways to reduce usage, like adjusting lighting levels, optimizing heating systems, or rerouting power to essential systems during peak times. These recommendations could be tailored to the specific needs of the habitat, ensuring that energy is used as efficiently as possible. In larger colonies, holographic energy management systems could coordinate power distribution across multiple modules or sectors. For example, if one area experiences a surge in energy demand, holographic projections could guide operators to reroute power from less critical systems, preventing overloads and maintaining stability. This level of coordination would be especially crucial in emergencies, where quick decisions could mean the difference between safety and disaster. Holography could also enhance energy education for colonists. Interactive holographic tutorials could teach residents how to monitor their energy usage, implement conservation practices, or even repair energy systems. By making this knowledge accessible and engaging, holographic systems could empower colonists to take an active role in managing their resources. Looking ahead, holographic energy management could become a cornerstone of sustainable space living. By combining real-time data visualization, intelligent recommendations, and interactive education, these systems would ensure that space habitats remain efficient, resilient, and environmentally conscious. Next, we'll explore how holography could preserve the legacy of space exploration, creating lifelike archives that inspire future generations. Now, let's step into a future where holography not only transforms how we explore space but also how we remember it. Imagine a world where the incredible achievements of space explorers are preserved in stunning, lifelike detail for generations to come. Holography could create immersive archives that capture the essence of these pioneers, allowing future colonists and Earth-bound audiences alike to experience their journeys as if they were there. Picture this, a holographic museum in space where visitors can walk among lifelike projections of historic missions. They could witness the first steps on Mars, relive the construction of the first space colony, or even interact with holographic recreations of legendary astronauts. These archives wouldn't just be static displays, they'd be dynamic, interactive experiences. For example, a holographic Neil Armstrong could narrate his moon landing, while a projection of the Apollo 11 spacecraft hovers nearby, allowing viewers to explore its intricate design. But it's not just about preserving the past. Holographic archives could also inspire future explorers. Imagine a young colonist on a distant planet watching a holographic projection of the first interstellar mission. The lifelike visuals and immersive storytelling could ignite their passion for space exploration, motivating them to push the boundaries of what's possible. Holography could also serve as a bridge between generations. Families separated by light years could leave behind holographic messages, stories, or even entire life histories for their descendants. These personal archives would create a sense of connection across time and space, ensuring that the legacy of early space explorers lives on in a deeply personal way. And let's not forget the scientific value. Holographic records could preserve detailed data from historic missions, from the exact conditions of a spacecraft's landing to the geological features of an alien planet. Future scientists could study these holograms to gain insights that might otherwise be lost to time. In this way, holography could become the ultimate tool for preserving humanity's journey into the cosmos. By capturing the triumphs, challenges, and stories of space exploration in vivid detail, these holographic archives would ensure that the legacy of our pioneers continues to inspire and educate for centuries to come. As we wrap up our exploration of holography's role in space communication, let's reflect on how these predictions paint a picture of a future where technology and imagination collide to redefine what's possible. As we bring this journey to a close, let's take a moment to reflect on the incredible possibilities holography holds for the future of space communication and exploration. From real-time holographic conversations between Earth and Mars to immersive space tourism experiences, holographic repair guides, and even holographic diplomacy, these predictions paint a vivid picture of a future where technology bridges the vast distances of space in ways we once thought impossible. Holography could revolutionize how we explore, communicate, and even preserve our legacy in the cosmos. Imagine a world where astronauts on distant planets can consult holographic manuals, where space tourists can walk on alien worlds through immersive projections, and where future generations can relive the triumphs of space exploration through lifelike holographic archives. The potential is limitless and the impact could be profound, but beyond the technology itself, these predictions remind us of something even more important: the power of human imagination and innovation. Holography isn't just about creating flashy visuals. It's about solving real challenges, connecting people across unimaginable distances, and inspiring the next generation of explorers to dream bigger and reach further. So, as we look to the stars and imagine what's possible, here's a question for you. What role do you see yourself playing in this exciting future? Whether you're a scientist, an engineer, an artist, or simply someone who's curious about the cosmos, the future of space exploration is a story we're all writing together. If you enjoyed this glimpse into the future of holography in space, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our next adventure into the unknown. And let us know in the comments what futuristic prediction excites you the most. The future is waiting and it's brighter than ever. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep dreaming big.